Yeah. Alright guys and girls, check it out. Welcome to another episode of Astral Auto Repairs. Can you dig it? Yeah, I can dig it. Alright, check it out. Today we got a 1993 Nissan Altima. Customer's complaint is the car do not start. Now check this out. This is what happened now. The car didn't start. Had somebody diagnose it. Last person said it didn't have any spark. So they replaced the distributor. But the car still didn't start. So it was time to pass that over to Astral. So what we're going to do, you and I, we're going to verify this. We're going to put up a spark tester and we're going to check what's going on. Alright? We'll be right back. Alright, here we go guys and girls, up to the engine. And you want to make sure you go to Harbor Freight or something, get you one of these spark testers. These things are great. And they're only like $5.99. And what's a good idea, I recommend getting about 2 or 3 of them so you can check multiple cylinders at one time. Alright, now the way this works is you're going to install this between the spark plug wire and the spark plug. And if you can disconnect and put even the coil on plug, pull that out and connect it right to it. Alright, so what we're going to do is focus in over here. Alright, and what we're going to do is twist this plug out of here, unplug it, put the spark tester in like that, push this down onto the spark plug, and what we're going to do is crank the engine, and that should light up. It's actually going to flash off and on. Alright, let's lock you down right here. Alright, where the key's at? Alright, I'm going to go crank it over, and you watch that. Alright, I can see that from inside the car. We got nothing at all. So far, we have verified their problem. Now guys and girls, one thing you want to notice, one thing you want to realize is, a lot of people go by just spark. If they ain't got spark, bam, they're going to go jump on off and changing parts, and just like the ignition, just like the distributor was changed on this. But I want you to know also, don't jump to the distributor on this, because this car also has an igniter right here that controls spark also. But I'm not worried about that. We're not going to go into that. We ain't going to go into anything else. We ain't going to bother about spark. The next thing we're going to do is check to see if we got injector pulse. Now, injector pulse is just like the just like spark. You see a light right there? Now what happens is, on the injector pulse and on this, you got our 4 injectors right there. So what we're going to do is go up under here, and there's a little tab right back there. We're going to pick that tab up and unplug it. That little tab right there, push that down and unplug it. And here's our injector right here. Now, let me set you up over here, and before we continue on, I need to explain to you how this works. Alright, on your injector, you got 2 wires. One wire that as soon as you put the key on, it's going to be hot. It's going to be 12 volt positive. You should have 12 volts. Maybe 11 and something, depending on the condition of the battery. You're going to have battery voltage. The other wire, you're going to have nothing at all. Now that wire is going to the computer. So here's your injector, and you got the hot wire, and then you got this wire right here that the computer goes like this. It pulses a ground signal. And then once it hits that ground, that injector works. Sprays the fuel out. Now, there's a term called injector pulse width. Check this out. In layman terms, it's just how long the computer commands that injector on. That's another thing you want to learn, and we're not going to get into. Matter of fact, I'm going to just show you a little bit like now, a little bit of it right now. So once that, now this wire right here already got positive. Injector got hot. The computer pulses the ground. Now the computer may hold that ground a little bit longer at times, which means it's going to hold that injector open more, which allows more fuel to jump out of there. That's called the injector pulse width. How long that computer is holding that injector on. Check that out. And then in turns, you just learned something that it took guys and girls months to figure out. That's all it is. And now that you know that, you keep that information because it can help you with race cars. You get bigger injectors that the opening is more, so it lets more, and all this, programming and everything. Okay, when you want to modify a computer. All right. So what we're going to do now is we need to find out if the computer is sending the signal. All right. So what I'm gonna do is grab my power probe. You definitely want to get you a power probe, and if you don't have a power probe yet, when you get one, make sure you get one with the voltages on it already, that you can show the voltage. Mine, I don't have that yet, so I'm gonna use a regular power probe, and we're gonna get the injector pulse tester, which you can also get from Harbor Freight. All right, I'll be right back. All right, here we go. Got my power probe, and the power probe, guys, is cool because the power probe, it can test. You see, there's a little light right there. So if I hit anything positive, it lights up red, and if I hit anything negative, it lights up green, and the tone is different. Now you got this little button right here that if I push it forward, and you can see it's got a positive and a negative. If I push it forward, that tip now is hot, 12 volts positive. And if I push it back, that tip now is grounded, and it's got a little ground strap. Now what I want to do here is go over here, and this is good for testing out equipment and all. This is cool. Now what I'm going to, we got two wires coming from the engine, the computer, and the car, and the vehicle, and we got our injector right here. So now one of these wires should be hot when I put the key on, and you can pull up a wiring diagram and see, or what you can do is you pull this back, the covering back just a little bit, and you got something that look like a white and a brown, right? And then you go to the next one, white and brown, white and brown. It looks like the light colored one, because that one, let's see, that looks like brown and white. So what you want to do is, one color is going to be always the same, and then the other color is going to be different. So you want to find out the one that's the same, and that's going to be the hot one. And it looks like the white is always the same. So what I'm going to do is put the key on, and I'm going to test this. Now, now what is that? Exactly, that's showing ground. So what I'm going to do is put the key on, and I want to make sure that we're getting power going to these injectors. If not, then I'm going to have to check fuses and all that and see what's going on. If I am, then I got a computer issue here. Then I got to figure out what's going on. All right, so let's get you set up right here. And get you focused in over there. All right, look where my key's at. All right, let me go cut the key on. All right, our key is on, and what I'm going to do here is test these. See that? That's hot. And the other one, I got nothing at all, which I'm not supposed to. So I know our injector right now is getting power. I don't have to go check no fuses or anything. All right, guys, go. Next we're going to do, we know we got power. So now let's check to see if the computer is sending a pulse. And what you want to get here from Harbor Freight is this is an 11-piece Noid light set, ATD 5612. And this thing is cool. So this got all the connected. Yeah, look at that, nice set, nice. Alright, now we're going to look for one that plugs right into there. And let's see here. It looks like, let's see the GM one. See if it goes into there. It's got to fit right into both of those prongs. If I can get this to go there, and if not, I'm going to have to put you down for a second. Got it. You know, that don't feel too kosher, so yeah, it feels tight. Yeah, there we go. Now, let me turn this around. Hold on. Put this camera down here. Yeah, now let's turn this around. Can you see that? Can you see that? Yeah, I can dig it. Put that, yeah, that feels much better. Look at that. Now, when I crank the car, if the computer is working, we're going to look for a signal coming from there. Alright, looking for a ground. Alright, let's get the key. Let's crank this over. Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Alright. We'll be right back. Alright, we know we ain't got that. Let's get this out of the way so in case I can't even come out of there and put this back up here and close this up. Alright, we got that in there. Alright, we'll be right back. So, what we need to do now is get a location of where the computer is, and if there's any kind of relay. You look up here, driving lane, anti-theft. Now this car does not have anti-theft, so I'm not worried about that. Sunroof, fog lamp. There's the automatic shutdown, the fuel pump clutch. Right, so now it's a good idea to have like a wiring diagram or component location. Well, you ain't got to do that. You ain't got to worry about that because I'm going to take care of all that for you. All right, so what I'm going to do is look up a diagram and we're going to find out where is the relay on this car, or if there's a fuse for the computer. We're going to check all that. And if you want, what you could do, you check right here and make sure there's no, check all your fuses if you're at this point. But let's check out where the fuses are and the relays are if there's possible there's one. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, girls, we're back. Okay, we looked it up. The computer for this, and it's talking about a relay. Over here on the passenger side, in the center of the dash. What about this? Let's look at this cover over here. Hey, there's supposed to be a plug right here or something to hold this on. Okay, looks like it just snaps out of place. Alright, there's our computer. And look at that, there's a relay right there. Let's hope you can see this. Right there. Now, check this out. I can put my finger on this relay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the key on. And I'm going to feel if this relay is clicking. So let me set you up right here. And I'll use this cover to prop it up. Yeah, that's going good right there. Alright. Where the keys at? Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm gonna see if we can put my finger on it, hear it click. No, I didn't feel nothing at all. Huh. Alright, I didn't feel anything from this relay. But it doesn't mean the relay is bad. What we need to do is pull this relay, you know, kind of out of here so we can test those wires. So we're going to get this relay pulled out of here. Oh, it seems like it's on some bracket or something. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go get our power probe, and we'll be right back. All right, I got that relay out. I'm gonna show you something about a relay, guys. Check this out, guys and girls. You see those numbers right there? Now, if you can see that good, number 1 and number 2, that's the control for the relay. One of those, number 1 is either gonna be hot, or number 2 is gonna be hot, and the other number is going to be grounded from the ignition switch, or it's going to be grounded, or the positive is going to come from the ignition switch. And number 3 is the power going to the computer, and number 5 is constant power. So if that's the case, what we need to do is, that means with that key on, 2 of those prongs should be hot and 1 should be ground. That lets us know that we got the power and the grounds going to the relay is correct. And number 3, that's the power. That's the one that's going to the computer. And that should no, I'm sorry, my bad. Let me get that right now. Yeah, that's right. Number 5 is hot. Number 3. If you look on the other side of the relay, you look in there real good, you'll actually be able to see the terminal numbers to what they go to. So we're gonna set this to the side. Let's get our power probe. This is why I say, guys, the power probe is very important. Let's go over here. And let's go back down here to the plug. And what I'm gonna do is put that key on. All right, let's see what we got here. We got hot on 1, nothing, hot on 2. So I know that's working. And we got a ground right here. So, now this terminal right here is probably what's activating the computer and everything. So what we're gonna do is go up and look on that relay and see what terminal this one is. All right, let's go out here. So when that relay is connected, let's go back over here now. So is it this one right here, right there? So if this relay was connected back, it'd be right up there. Okay, let's get out of here and check this. Okay, the bottom one. And so it's this one right here. It's that one right there. And that's a number 2 and a 2. Oh, so that's going to be when we cut that on. So 3 and 5. It doesn't really look kind of dark in there, like it's in the center of those 2 terminals. So let's go over here. 2, 3, and 5 is what we're looking for. The 2 small ones. So are they activating ground? Let's see here. 1. All right, that one. That's the one we're looking for. This one, it's got nothing. And we're hot over here. And that one, let's try something here. Okay, when you crank it, it's got the ground. All right, so it's that one right there is the one we're going to be looking at. And that is the one on the top. That's number 5. Alright, so number 3 will be the hot. Get over here in this. Number 3 is the hot, number 5. So which means if I bypass this relay, that means to bypass this relay, I would have to supply 12 volts to number 5. For it to work. Okay. And number 5 is the top one. Wait a minute. No. Number 3. That's it. Because if I'm right there, yeah, number 3 is the bottom one. Alright, so let's try something here. I see that. I'm gonna hit positive on that. Look at that. The car's running. See that? The car is running. Shut it off. Shut the car off. You saw what I just did? I bypassed that relay and the car started up. We know the relay, and it sounded like it had a misfire. And that's because we got this injector unplugged. And we can take this out, our spark tester. Let's plug this back up. And let's go try that again. Now, so we jumped out number 3. Let's look at our diagram on this relay again. And you see right there on the top, looks like number 3 is going to the computer. That's going to be, and number 5 is going to be hot all the time, which we got. We know it's getting its power and ground. We checked that because when the key came on, it came out. So number 3, we're going to do that again. And if you can see inside, there. Number 3 is the one up here, top right. Alright, so if number 3 is right there, and we go to plug it up, turn it around, and there it is right there. Alright, so let's try to start it now. Nothing. So what we're going to do is, again, let's hook this up and get this set right here. I am going to supply voltage to it. And this, I got a little button right here to shut the sound off in case you wanted. Shut the sound off, the little light goes out. So now I got 12 volts. Car starts right up. That is great. Alright, let it go, shut it down. Alright guys, let's get us what we're going to do. Let's order us a relay. Because we know for a fact now, our relay is no good. Alright, so let's order a relay. Put it in. And get this car done. Alright? We'll be right back. Alright, just got back from AutoZone. And this is how you know when there's an issue with a car, a common issue. When they got a relay in stock. When they have something in stock like this, you know that's the issue or something. And here's our part number. Let me go there, there. Yeah, there we go. Open this up. Huh, a little bracket holding on. Maybe there's a bolt down there or something. Alright, now what we want to make sure now is that the terminals inside, we want to make sure the numbers match up to this one. And if we look on the outside of the relay, let's go into the... If we look on the outside, as you can see, both relays, you want to make sure those terminal numbers match up or you will short something out. And these match up perfectly. So let's take this relay and go over there and plug this up. And our car should start right up. We'll be right back. Alright, we'll back the car. Let's get this thing in here. Get down here. Put that really down. Put our keys down. Alright, let's set this up. Set you up right here. Alright, let's plug our relay up. Yeah, you plug it up the right way, it'd be good. All right. Where key at? All right, let's start this up. Look at that, guys and girls. That is perfect. Yeah. Shut it off. Start it back up again. Perfect. Alright, we'll be right back.
Alright, so that's how you diagnose a no start condition. In this case, it came out to be the ECM relay, but there's so many reasons why a car won't start, but that's how, you know, you get going and figure out what's going on with your vehicle. Alright, anything else that needs to be added in there?
No, definitely, guys, make sure you get you a power probe. It don't have, and if you don't have a power probe, again, just like I said in the video, get the one that has the voltage on the voltage reading, because those are cool. And I want to upgrade mine. That's about it. I'm good to go over here.
Okay, so if you guys have any comments or questions, you can post them below in the comment section, or you can email Timmy at tim@astralautorepairs.com. You know, if you got paid attention, I hope you guys paid attention.
You haven't
I haven't done this in a while, so I lost my touch.
Yeah.
Hope you guys paid attention. If not, watch it again. And I said, so you guys know it. If we can't repair it, nobody can.
Hey, whoa! I'm supposed to say.
Oh no, that's you.
No, that's the thing. You don't. No, you did it last time. Come on, I gotta do that over.
But that's my thing.
Okay, fine. Go ahead. Say your thing.
Fine. If we can't repair it,
nobody can. Yeah, there you go.
See you next time.